time, the chair recognizes Councilman Henon, who present a resolution recognizing Manufacturing Month in the Weber Display and Packaging. Would Mr. Doherty and those accompanying him please join the councilman at the podium? And joining Councilman Henon, we have Councilman Greenlee, Councilman Taubenberger, Councilman Green, Councilwoman Parker.
Well, good morning, everybody. And we get the opportunity sometimes to, well, most times to acknowledge and congratulate people and industries and organizations for their incredible achievements and longevity here in the city of Philadelphia. And sometimes we do it, in a month, right? So manufacturing has been one of the staple small business local employers of the city of Philadelphia since its inception. We were once called the workshop of the world, and we still remain the workshop of the world because we're awesome, and hopefully, we're able to attract Amazon and other sorts of businesses in the city because we have adjusted along the way, and we've adjusted in our pipeline, trying to educate our kids and our adults in new technology. So manufacturing isn't the old smokestack, smoke-filled room, just like my father worked for 3 of them. Unfortunately, they have closed, all right? But some have chosen to stay and committed to the city of Philadelphia and making it work and employing our residents. If you take a look at some of the neighborhoods that we have around the city of Philadelphia, all right, they've created the progressive design of eat, work, and play, all right, and that includes row homes, where you can go to work, you can sleep, you can worship, you can go to your local library and to your local playgrounds. And we have recognized that for a long time now, and today we recognize October 2018 as Manufacturing Month. And further honoring Weber Display, which I'll talk to you in a second about, Weber Display and Packaging for their more than 120 years of dedication to the manufacturing industry in the city of Philadelphia. All right, when Weber had the opportunity, all right, to be incentivized $3 million to go 3 miles, he says, I'm not moving 3 feet. All right, I'm going to hire 3 more people. And that's what he has done. He is currently employs 170 people in our neighborhood, and he chooses by choice, all right, because it's a passion of his, it's a family legacy, to hire and pay 5 to 10% higher than the nearest competitor. So he is expanding his business as we speak. We are working together with the city, and they have a decent retirement. He has respectful and good health care, so when somebody has the opportunity to put their years in, they can retire with dignity. And I think that's what we're all about here. So where we are honoring Weber Display, and I want to thank him for all he has done. In 2012, I don't know if you remember, we created a task force of the manufacturing industry, all right, that hires over 25,000 people here in the city of Philadelphia. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Councilman Green for the beginning of our whereases.
Whereas careers in manufacturing are characterized by above-average wages and rewarding work with a well-defined career path. There are over 20,000 manufacturing jobs in the city of Philadelphia, yet area manufacturing companies regularly have difficulty filling open positions. And whereas, thanks to the ongoing work of the Mayor's Manufacturing Task Force, manufacturers, government, and nonprofits have started to address the skilled labor shortage they face through outreach, education, and program development. And
whereas Philadelphia's manufacturing companies add to the vitality, prosperity of our community by providing above-average wages and creating family sustainability. Manufacturing makes a significant contribution to the local, state, and national economy. Whereas Philadelphia and the region helps to support an estimated 17.2 million jobs in the United States, about 1 in 6 private sector jobs. Nearly 12 million Americans, or 9% of the workforce, are employed directly in manufacturing and.
Whereas since 2012, the first Friday in October has been recognized as National Manufacturing Day and has been previously recognized by this body. To celebrate Manufacturing Day, groups locally, regionally, and nationally will sponsor projects and programs designed to create great awareness and consciousness of the manufacturing sector. And whereas this year the city, led by the Office of Industry and Manufacturing, with external partners including the School District of Philadelphia, Delaware Valley Industrial Resource Center, Philadelphia Works, Weber Display and Packaging, Next Fab, Rhodes Industries, First Quality Retail Services, has expanded the celebration to span the month of October. And
whereas there will be events around the city, including tours of local manufacturing facilities for Philadelphia School District students, a manufacturing summit focusing on leadership, talent, and culture and technology, a 3D printing innovation challenge that will engage students in using 3D printing technology to create a Philadelphia attraction presentation. And whereas Manufacturing Month aims to communicate the opportunities in the sector and spotlight the range of products made in the city of Philadelphia for fields including aerospace, food and beverage, healthcare, packaging, and technology. And
whereas Weber Display and Packaging began operations over 120 years ago at a facility at 5th and Locust Street, David Weber developed multiple patents in corrugated packaging and was an innovator in the industry. Whereas in 1992, Weber Display and Packaging was named Philadelphia's Manufacturer of the Year. Currently located in Port Richmond, the company continues to expand and thrive and reported its highest sales to date in 2015.
Whereas Weber Display and Packaging is now the second and third generation anchored company thriving on its roots and its familiar ties and seen tremendous growth since 1991. The company employed 80 dedicated people and has since expanded its operations to 170 workers at the oldest corrugated house in the United States. And now, therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Philadelphia, we hereby recognize the month of October 2018 as Manufacturing Month. Reside further, but with personal privilege, when we created the Office of Manufacturing in the City of Philadelphia, all right, this council has sought to include workers in all of its zoning notifications. When we went through our zoning reform, any industrial, light industrial, or ICMX, the zoning board is now notified because of the importance and the recognition that each and every council member sees. All right, so notification has been a part of that. I also have been saying for years, all right, we talk about jobs. We just went through a rough year debating how we include all workers in the city of Philadelphia. The manufacturing industry, I've been saying since day one, is looking for over 1,000 Philadelphia employees as we speak. So I will pass out at the end of council a career, not job expo, a career expo on manufacturing opportunities that will directly employ over 1,000 people. So we're going to have over 50 employers, right, that are looking for help right now. All right, not next week. They're looking for help right now over 1,000. And that's what manufacturing, that's how it started here, and that's why we remained the workshop of the world in the city of Philadelphia. So with that, the engrossed copy of this resolution will be presented to the representatives of Weber Display, Jim Dougherty, and his packaging company in the city of Philadelphia, further evidencing, all right, the sincere respect and admiration of this entire legislative body. So I want to thank you all, and congratulations to Weber Display.
And the chair recognizes Mr. Doherty for remarks.
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to thank Councilman Bob Henon for his support through the years for our company. He's been a great advocate for Weber Display and Packaging. Our company was founded in 1893 at 5th and Race. We moved down to Richmond and Tioga Street, Port Richmond section in 1925. We've been 94 years at that location. Like Mr. Henon said, we're looking to grow. We've grown our business. We're very proud to be Philadelphians. While not as tasty as a tasty cake or a Amorosa roll or a Dietz & Watson hoagie, and by the way, all three of those are our customers, we're very proud of what we do down at Richmond and Tioga Street. Again, we're a family-run business, and I'd just like to thank council, and we live in the greatest city in the world. I don't care what they say up in New York. Thank you.
Council will be at ease.